Al Floss presents the complete and alarming history of America's greatest garage band, the Stools.
At one point, Al Floss had them touring separately with Cosmo as one band named the Stools and Antonio as the other band named the Stools.
The Marquettes did the same thing. They had a hit song, Out of Limits. They sent some random guys out to tour while Joe Saraceno stayed back and tried to record more hits.
The Champs, who had a big hit with the song Tequila, did something like this too. Dave Burgess, co-founder of the band, stayed in the studio recording while Glenn Campbell, Seals and Crofts, and Jerry Cole would be out touring as the Champs. But that would only last for about a year, and other than limbo rock, they really didn't come up with any other good songs.
The Beach Boys also experimented with this idea. Brian Wilson stayed in the studio while the other boys went on tour, and oddly enough, it was Glenn Campbell again who replaced Brian on tour.
Growing up with bands like the Monkees, I always thought, in my mind, that bands lived together in a big beach house and played together music and had zany adventures. Well, it came as quite a shock to me when I discovered that the Stools didn't particularly care for one another, and they didn't even really see each other very often back in those days.
From a sheer economic standpoint, it made sense. Why pull the band in from the road to make records when you could split them up and do both?
If Elvin had gone on the road and not stayed in the studio, we never would have had that classic song, A Bit of the Irish.
Well, you're none too bright, but you're starting to glow like a potato blight on a bed of corn snow. What possibly could go wrong for an Irish girl drinking in the sun, just like your daddy did and your mama still do. You spend every quid on the tell-em-all do. What possibly could go wrong? Four Irish girls drinking in the sun. At least you don't have a shillelagh that's gonna fail ya. Just put on some clothes and go take a nap. The veins on your nose would make a good road map. What possibly could go wrong? Four Irish girls drinking in the sun.